Hello everyone and welcome. I'm sure you're here to see a super fun topic Tuesday, so come along with me. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take you into the wonderful whimsical world of budget brand nail polishes. Today we're talking about budget brand nail polishes, specifically dollar store nail polishes and drugstore nail polishes. So I pulled 20 of my favorites in a variety of finishes and price ranges. This goes anywhere from $1 to the $10 range. Everything I mention here should be $10 or below, or it was when I bought it. But let's just jump right into these, starting with the lower end. Let's start with the dollar store favorites. This first one is by New Color. This is color 909. It is this beautiful deep blue with like that reddy copper shimmer. So beautiful. This reminds me so much of an indie polish. The way that builds up, the shimmer looks really beautiful and it definitely deepens the color of the base. So gorgeous. Next up, I have another New Color here. This is a really pretty like mauve salmony pink type of base, and this has a gorgeous golden shimmer particle in there. It does kind of build up in the base and it looks a little bit subtle in this colored base. It just gives a little something extra. It's so pretty and gives kind of a dainty vibe. Next up, I've got this beautiful Candy Moyo shade. This berry tone with this gorgeous golden shimmer. Again, oh my gosh. This is color 927 by Candy Moyo. All three of these first dollar store shades are 2-coat formulas. Gorgeous, gorgeous polishes. This next one is Candy Moyo's 926. This is like a chocolatey base. It's a very sheer, like jelly base, just chock full of that golden shimmer. So again, even more of that golden shimmer than the previous polish, which this polish I felt showed that shimmer even more than the previous polish. So this is like the most that gold shimmer displays, and it's absolutely stunning with that kind of chocolatey brown base. So pretty. I love this one. This is the only one I'm showing here today that I haven't worn yet, but I know is going to be so beautiful. This polish does take 4 coats. You are mostly trying to build up that shimmer, again, in a very sheer jelly type of base. So pretty though, totally worth the buildup. Now, this next one might be a little bit hard to see. It is just a super fine scattered hollow. This one actually is China Glaze Fairy Dust dupe. Okay, so this is a Dollar Tree dupe for China Glaze Fairy Dust, that ultra fine scattered hollow topper by China Glaze. So this is 1 coat of that, and this is Sassy and Chic's number 941, and that is the China Glaze Fairy Dust dupe. Such a perfect topper, and I just love it over anything. It really makes a cream polish pop, and sometimes something needs a little extra sparkle, and this just does it so well. So I love this topper from the dollar store. It is definitely an amazing hollow topper. This next one is also a topper. This one is from LA Colors Color Craze, which you can get at the Dollar Tree, but you can also find at Walmart. This one is color 542, and this is like a pink hollow glitter. It also has the smallest pink metallic glitter in there along with the hollows. And this is such a pretty party polish type of topper. I love it over everything, and it's one of my go-to toppers. So these 6 were dollar store polishes, some of which you can still find at Walmart, but these being anywhere from 98 cents to $1.25, now we're gonna jump into polishes in the $2 to $3 range. This first one being one of my all-time favorite polishes. This is LA Colors Neon Jelly, and this is in the color Tropical Punch. I love this polish so much. It's got a little bit of this fiery iridescent glitter particle in there, as well as some like little hollows, and it's just so pretty, super bright for summer, and I absolutely love this one. This one does build up in 4 coats for me. It is a jelly and I don't want to see nail line, so again, 4 coats on this one, but totally worth the buildup. Absolutely stunning polish, and I'm going to be looking for a backup of this bottle here real soon. I'm about halfway through this one and I love this one for summer. Next up is a LA Colors Diamond Crush. These are these sparkle crystal nail polishes, and these are so pretty. I absolutely love the finish on these. It is definitely really sparkly and gives a pixie dust type of look. This one was perfectly opaque in 2 coats. I also really love that about this specific Diamond Crush line within the LA Colors line. So nice, great quality, and absolutely, again, love the finish on that. This one is called Pinky Up, and again, this is from the LA Colors Diamond Crush line. This next one here is an LA Colors. This one is actually one of those super color shifting toppers. I did build it up here in 4 coats. I do like wearing it on its own and as a topper. I just figured I would show it on its own. And here you can see like the sheerness in the bubble of the bottle. That's kind of how it would look as a topper. So yeah, this one is really beautiful. This one is called Sunray, and this one is from the LA Colors Color Craze gel line. They're not really gels. They just kind of dry in that hard finish. Next up, I have Sinful Colors Bite. This is such a cool polish. It has such a weird and funky finish, and I love the glimmery, shimmery particles in this one. It's got these shifting particles, and it's got this really weird, grungy, pickly base color, and then it just shifts really nicely within that really weird pickly base. It almost gives a pickly texture, even though it's not really a textured polish. The way the glitters look, it kind of looks like that as a finish. I don't know. I absolutely love this one, and this is kind of one of the funkier ones, but it's so fun. This is Sinful Colors Bite, and this one comes in at around the $2 range, and I did show it here in 4 coats. This next one is from the Paparazzi brand. This is actually a CVS exclusive brand. This is a super shimmer heavy polish, and these come in anywhere from $1 to $3 a bottle. So being that this is more of a specialty finish, this is probably one of the $3 bottles, but you can see here how shifty the shimmer is within that beautiful grayed off base. This reminds me of so many of my gorgeous indie polishes, like, oh my gosh. So definitely want to check out this brand more, and really love the polishes I have from them. I did this polish in 3 coats and it looks absolutely stunning. And this polish is called Born a Unicorn. Next up, I have Purple Pizzazz by Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. This is such a fun, glitzy, but deep polish. This definitely has some really shifty, like large particle shimmer in there, and it goes from like a pink to a gold. Really interesting and different. I love this polish, even though it is kind of on the darker spectrum of polishes and I don't wear them much. This is a really pretty one that I definitely really like and love the finish. It's really, really jelly and sheer to let all of those large particles build up. So this is a 4-coat polish, but I just like it a lot, and it kind of reminds me of some of the old school, cooler, dark polishes that kept me coming back for dark polishes. Again, this one is Purple Pizzazz by Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. I actually have another Sally Hansen polish here. This is a Nail Prisms polish. These are old. These are vintage polishes. I only have this one and I fell in love with it. I'm like 2/3 of my way through this bottle. It's just like a really nice beige, ivory nude type of linear hollow. Like this one does take 3 coats, and I don't know, I just really like it. It seems like a nude but better on my nails, and I just keep coming back for this one. I have found a couple dupes for it, but this one is the original, and this is the one that I'm currently using. This one is Pink Rose Diamond, and I think this was maybe a more rose gold at some point, but has faded into a beautiful nude type of tone for me. So I don't know. I love it. I don't know if it was meant to be more of a rose goldy tone in the beginning, but this is currently what it looks like, and this is how I fell in love with it. This was a polish that I did get through somebody's D-stash. This next one is one I've talked about on my channel before. This is China Glaze. This is Ranunculus. It's a beautiful blue polish with just the daintiest little smattering of glimmery shimmers in there. They're like golden and silver. It's like a dainty, moody, dusty little blue, and I just love it so much. And you just get the slightest bit of glimmer and shimmer in this one. Next up, I have Revlon's Urban. This is a beautiful, like indigo polish. It's so blue that it's almost purple. Like it's that kind of deep depth, and it's an absolutely gorgeous tone. It almost looks black on camera, but it has almost like, yeah, like a bluey tone to it, but so blue that it's purple type of color. So beautiful. And this is just 2 coats. Next up, I have an Essie here. This one is Tide and Blue. It is a really pretty blue, shimmery, sparkly type of polish, and it is going a little bit deeper and darker here up on camera, but it is a gorgeous polish full of translucent and metallic glitters, and it's shown here in 2 coats. This next one is Revlon Ultra HD Snaps Daredevil. I love this teal tone. It is dusty and beautiful. There's something about it that I just really, really adore. It is looking very dark here on camera, but it is a really pretty teal type of color. There is a certain dustiness to it though that really makes me love it, and I feel like it's a bit more on the like piney green side of teal. This is seen in 2 coats. I have BP by Olive & June here. This is a beautiful baby blue type of shade. You can see how much I've loved this polish by how much I've used out of the bottle. This is seen here in 2 coats, and it is the perfect soft baby blue cream. I really love pinks and blues, especially soft pinks and blues, and I feel like the next one pairs so well with this one. I feel like these are the perfect soft baby blue and pink. The pink also coming from Olive & June. This one is SE, and it is just that lightest shade of pink to match the blue. I don't know. I love the 2 together, but I love them on their own. I just really love those really soft, pale pastels, and these 2 are absolutely gorgeous. Both seen in 2 coats. And last but not least, I have a Sally Hansen color foil. I could not get out of this video without showing you at least one of them, so I picked my favorite. This one is Violet, and this is a perfect purple metallic. It is the perfect chrome purple shade, and I absolutely adore it. It is so pretty. I really love the tone of this polish. The formula is beautiful. This is a 1 coat formula, and they tell you not to wear a top or base with this specific formula because it can mess with the finish. So I really love that because it's perfect for a super quick and easy manicure. So I love this line, and I just picked my favorite to show you here today, which is the Violet, the purple of the collection. But that is a good handful of my favorite dollar and drugstore brand polishes. So many of these are colors that I have pulled for time and time again and will continue to do so. Some of these are newer to my collection. I've worn once or twice and have fallen in love since. And there is a couple staples in my collection on this wheel as well. So quite the assortment and quite the color palette as well. I had a really fun time with this video. It got me to pull for polishes that I already really love, as well as to kind of think about ones that maybe I hadn't as much, kind of the underrated gems of my collection. So this was definitely a super fun video, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. But if you have any favorite drugstore or dollar store nail polishes that I need to know about, definitely let me know down below because I love hearing your guys' recommendations, tips, and tricks. And some of the polish recommendations that I've been getting from you guys lately have been off the wall. So I definitely appreciate all the engagement. And when you guys give me a tip, trick, or recommendation, I'm instantly asking Mr. Google Pants to show me the things. But that's it for this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until next time, friends, thanks so much for hanging with me.